I think this match is a tough one. Bournemouth versus Stoke. Stoke are having a terrible time right now, and surprisingly, Bournemouth are actually doing all right. I suppose you probably maybe think Bournemouth in this match. They are the favourites, 2.1 Paddy Power. Are you siding with Bournemouth?
I tell you what, Natalie, if you had told me 3 weeks ago you could get 3.75 Stoke for this game or 2.1 for Bournemouth, I thought you would have gone absolutely crazy. There was no way that Stoke were going to look like a team at 3.75. They're playing really, really well. Now they've been dumped out of the Capital One Cup, dumped out of the FA Cup, and their season seems to be over very quickly. What happens in the English Premier League, a lot of leagues all around the world, is some teams sort of hit the buffers when they have nothing to play for, and then their season just fizzle out. And we call them, they put their espadrilles on, which means they're down by the beach, looking ahead for the next season tour and sort of down tools. And I think that's the case here with Stoke. I think they're a side that's, like you say, absolutely struggling for points. No, their performance last week was absolutely awful. And Bournemouth come here in a bit of form. They've only lost one in the last 5. 2 more wins for them. I think they'll stay in the Premier League. I think they'll stay in the Premier League anyway.
Yeah.
But 2 more wins, they're great. And I think Bournemouth will win this game. And I think they'll win it quite well. I think Stoke are a team to oppose at all costs, not only this week, but for the next few weeks in the Premier League.
Yeah, I would tell you what though, I've actually found, just before filming, I found Stoke there, 4.2 Coral. So those odds are rising, but Bournemouth is good, 2.1 there. I'd probably say the problem with Stoke is they just aren't scoring. They've got 1 measly goal in 5 games. I tell you, I'm calling the under in this game and possibly both teams to score no. Are you with me?
I'm totally with you. I don't like being with you, Natalie. You know, I'm always on your side, but I don't like being with you when it comes to the bets. I like to oppose you. I like you being the good girl and I being the evil, bad man. 2 sides, which one's concerned with. But I have to agree with you on this one. If you look at the last Stoke games, I think the last 7 or last 6 Stoke games, both teams have failed to score. Lost 4 of the last 5. Not even looking like having a shot on target at home to Everton. Not 3-0 defeats against Manchester United and Everton in the last 2 games, and a very disappointing result against Crystal Palace. Both teams have scored, definitely no. Maybe a Bournemouth win to 0. But let's be fair about it though. When does the price on Stoke become some value? Because we all might say that Stoke are in trouble, but if you get up to 5, for example, then well, you know, you've got to back Stoke because that's just got silly. 4.2 is now getting on the point where it is too big. But on all the value, it's got to be under 2.5 goals. Both teams scored no, and Bournemouth to nick this probably 1 or 2-0.
All right, we are in total agreement, Nigel, I have to say.
Oh, that is a total disaster. Both teams score yes, entertaining score draw, and I'm going to cheer Stoke all the way.
All right, fantastic stuff. Nigel, thank you for joining us.